right. The much talked about Edo State governorship election is upon us. Come tomorrow, Saturday, 21st September, all eyes will be on Edo State, fondly called the heartbeat of the nation.
Did you say all eyes upon us?
I said, it is now upon us.
Okay. You're not from Edo State, by the way, so that's true, Victor. I agree with you. But if I may ask, who do you think the hat will be for? Who will the Lions favor, and who will be occupying the government house, if you like, Osadebe Avenue, which is the highest seat in the state?
Well, if I have to bring out the politics in me, there are many factors to consider, but that's for the electorate to decide as they go out in the next 24 hours to cast their ballots for the 17 candidates scheming to take over the Dennis Osadebe government house in Benin City.
Now, I must tell you, Victor, the atmosphere is tense, especially with the alleged arrest of some leaders of one of the political parties and the refusal of the governing party in the states to sign the peace accord, which has been a ritual for candidates during elections as a way of extracting commitment from them that the election will be free of violence and rancor. And of course, I must mention the fact that schools are yet to resume.
Well, it's good.
It's
good for the students to be out of all of this for now. Well, I guess there's not much to worry about with assurance of a fair process and conducive atmosphere by the Independent National Electoral Commissioner, INEC, the Inspector General of Police, and with the visit of the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, to Benin on Wednesday. They all say the people's vote will count.
And of course, we know that the Nigeria Police Force has deployed 35,000 officers with Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps deploying more than 6,000 personnel in addition to soldiers to ensure peace and order throughout the electoral process. Would you say that that's like about one policeman to 10 voters?
No, that's just from these two. There are soldiers and there are other security agencies, the DSS, all of them. The EFCC will be on ground, of course, to check vote buying. And so there will be much more than that. So if you plan anything, don't do it. So to ensure that the police personnel posted for the election conduct themselves in an orderly manner, the Police Service Commission will also be monitoring the election and the officers deployed for the election. The Commission has also charged them to remain neutral and ensure free, fair and peaceful elections.
Campaigns for the election, which opened on 24th April, ended midnight. Now it's time for more than 2 million voters who registered for the election to decide who will govern the state.
Well, on Wednesday, the Nigerian Air Force airlifted materials for the election, while stakeholders under the watchful eyes of security agencies yesterday sorted the sensitive materials, inspected them before distribution to the 18 local government areas of Edo State. Now, our team has also been on ground, gauging the mood of the electorate and analyzing the key issues that will shape the outcome of this crucial election. So, welcome to Good Morning Nigeria. I am Victor Azu.
Of course, we must add that the NTA is fully on ground, like you mentioned, and of course our studios opens tonight at about 4:30. You know, for the Edo Decide, and of course all through tomorrow we will be following all the events as it unfolds in the different wards, polling units, and across the state in general. Of course, all eyes on Edo, the heartbeat. I'm Henry John. Let me also welcome you to the program. We're reaching live on the network service of the NTA. This is the largest TV network in Africa, and like we always say, you can't beat the rich. In the course of the program, Chukwudi Okoli-Ugbaja will join us for newspaper review. But let's pause here and let Musa Abubakar tell us what's trending in the news. Musa, are you from Edo State?
No, I'm not from Edo State. I'm, in fact, far away from Edo State. Well, thank you, Eri. Good morning. And Victor, good morning. Well, here's the news. President Bola Tinubu reaffirmed his administration's dedication to fostering a robust financial system and business-friendly economy attracting increased foreign direct investments during a meeting with Coca-Cola's leadership at the State House. President Tinubu praised the company's enduring partnership with Nigeria, generating numerous investment opportunities and employing over 3,000 people across 9 production facilities. The president emphasized the crucial role of private sector partnerships in sustaining investments, a cornerstone of his government's comprehensive reforms to enhance the business environment. He pledged continued collaboration with Coca-Cola to expand investments in Nigeria and address environmental concerns, including climate change. John Murphy, president of Coca-Cola, presented an overview of the company's Nigerian operations, highlighting its annual generation of 320 billion naira to nearly 300,000 customers and contribution of almost 90 billion naira in revenue to the Nigerian government. In a significant announcement, Coca-Cola leadership revealed plans to inject $1 billion into Nigerian investments over the next 5 years. This development underscores the company's commitment to Nigeria's economic growth and confidence in the country's potential. Meanwhile, the Presidential Committee on Livestock Reforms Implementation has submitted its report, expected to transform the sector for maximum benefits. Co-chairman of the committee, Professor Atahiri Jiga, led some of his members to the State House to submit the much-awaited reports to President Bola Tinubu. In his explanations to the president, the co-chairman of the committee expressed belief that the report comprises recommendations that are capable of addressing the issues in the sector, with particular focus on how to harness the potentials therein fully and measures to check the perennial farmer-herders clashes in parts of the country. The report also includes recommendations on structures for the Ministry of Livestock Development, newly established by the President. After their meeting with the President, members of the committee also briefed State House correspondents that the recommendations are all-inclusive for the general transformation of the sector. The committee recommended the hybrid method for cattle rearing across the country.
We develop all sectors in the value chains to enhance economic growth and development.
President Tinubu will not attend the 79th United Nations General Assembly session in New York this year. The president has therefore directed Vice President Kashim Shettima to lead Nigeria's delegation to the annual event. In a statement, the Presidential Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, says President Tinubu, who returned to the country last Sunday after his trip to China and the United Kingdom, and wants to focus on domestic issues and address some of the country's challenges, especially after the recent devastating flooding. At Onga 79, Vice President Shettima will deliver Nigeria's national statement to the General Assembly, attend important sideline events, and hold bilateral meetings. The high-level general debate with the theme, Leaving No One Behind, acting together for the advancement of peace, sustainable development and human dignity for present and future generations, will run from Tuesday, September 24th through Saturday and September 28, 2024. The federal government has charged regulatory agencies to eliminate overlaps and align their actions with Tinubu's agenda for economic growth and come up with measures that will promote ease of doing business in Nigeria. Vice President Kashim Shettima stated this during the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council Regulators Forum to build an effective regulatory impact framework for Nigeria, held at the Presidential Villa.
Today's forum offers an unparalleled opportunity to address these issues head-on and chart a new course towards regulatory cohesion.
In a flood-ravaged Borno, a beacon of hope shines bright. The federal government, through the Ministry of Environment, swiftly responds to the crisis, bringing vital human and material resources to those affected with precision and compassion. This intervention promises relief and healing to communities devastated by flash floods.
And the visit by the minister, a team consisting representative of the Environmental Health Council of Nigeria, Department of Pollution Control, the Environmental Health Department, Department of Flood, Erosion and Coastal Soil Management, and the National Park Service has been put together and will be heading to Maiduguri.
Now, the federal government has inaugurated the Interministerial Committee for the 2024 Independence Day celebration. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, who is also the chairman of the committee, inaugurated the members in Abuja.
There will be a church service on Sunday, the 26th of September 2024, and there will be a presidential broadcast on Tuesday morning, the 1st of October 2024. There will also be an Independence Day parade, which will also be held on Tuesday, the 1st of October 2024. The detailed terms of reference of each subcommittee and the list of membership will be sent by the Secretariat to the subcommittees, and they will present their respective budgets for consideration and approval immediately.
Well, those are the highlights of the news at this time. Good Morning Nigeria continues with Henry and Victor after the commercial break. Please don't go away.